Alright, on this episode, I'm going to speak about the occult and my understanding of the occult. Now, I've practiced black magic before. I've done, uh, certain satanic rituals. Now, it does take them a while to work. I played the Ouija board by myself. That was interesting. That was very interesting. I can say that when they warn you not to play the Ouija board by yourself, it's probably a great idea to listen to them. I don't like to listen to people. I do have there's a complex for that. Somebody tells me not to do something, I'm going to do it. Um, it was a very strange coincidence. It was very weird. I played the Ouija board at my old apartment when I first moved in, and it was like around the Halloween time that I moved in. So I was like, "Why not? I'm gonna play the Ouija board." Set up the candles. Let's just say that I felt there was a presence there. I was talking to a little girl, and I felt like I was in hell. Like there was like flames, like right here. Not actual flames, but you could feel like you feel flushed, and that's why when members of my group post uh, things on humans are blind. I'm sorry, but there's days where I have to take days off because I smoked a lot of weed one day and listened to a bunch of music backwards, and I had so many nightmares. I couldn't even do it anymore. I had to take a week off of just the whole Illuminati thing. And then something will draw me in on TV, like a news story, and I'm like, that's such a hypocritical piece of shit news story. And then I get drawn back into it. And then there's times where I'll like research shit out of it before I go to bed, and then I'll fall asleep, and then I'll wake up and pretend, oh, all that work that I did last night was just all a lie, blah blah blah. And I'll wake up because I must have a good dream or something. I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, the Illuminati is real, shit. So yeah, like with the occult, I can see how the symbolism has got past us for a very long time because most of the stuff they cater to children. Even like when I grew up on Tupac Shakur. I should have known about the Illuminati a long time ago. We all should have, but like Tupac said, nobody was really listening to his words. A lot of people were just listening to the beats and listening to what the media was saying. Because when you're a teen, you have not only school, you have social, you have so many things that's going on in your brain. I didn't have to deal with peer pressure. I did drugs by myself. Nobody really pressured me. I just wanted to understand what it was like. And Dare is a fear monitoring program. I think they should take Dare out of school. And I'll explain why. Um, Dare, like the way they made it sound was like one cigarette was going to make your lungs about as black as some tar. If you hit marijuana once, you can hallucinate or do if you take acid once, you're gonna like talk to a pencil and stab your brother. It was just so ridiculous because at 17 I tried cocaine and I'm like, okay, this is cool, it's good stuff, but it's not what they told me it was gonna do. I was really scared to try drugs, and then I was like, wait a minute. I never robbed anybody. I felt like Bill Hicks. I never robbed anybody, never stole anything, never did anything for these drugs. But it feels good to be sober now. Sober off of drugs. That's the key word, buddy. Um, but people have to pay attention to the rule of three celebrity deaths. Once a celebrity death happens, usually in a fashion of a drug overdose or of a heart attack, there's going to be two more deaths to follow. The Illuminati has killed so many people. It's just ridiculous. And I was just thinking the other day about sacrifices. I was thinking, did Bam, Margera, all them sacrifice when done, or yeah, I mean, yeah, he did. Yeah, they did. They did sacrifice Randa. Because I watched the thing on the news, and they try to say that he got drunk and his car was all messed up, and it was fucked up, and they really could. I think they had a closed casket for him or something, but they still had his blood alcohol content. Like it didn't make no sense how you can have blood alcohol content when you know it just didn't work. It was just and that's what people have to understand. You have to observe. You have to listen and see. And even if you have to, I do this too. I write down stuff. That's why I need a microphone recorder because I want to carry it with me and be like, all right, around this time, this is what happened. Also, I want to take more pictures. I don't know if you saw it on Humans Are Blind, or I don't even know if I have it on Humans Are Blind, but on my actual personal Facebook, I have pictures of the Freemason Lodge that we have here in Canton, Ohio. Well, it also has a school attached to it for kids, Masonic Learning. It's a 32nd degree of children. So you see these Freemasons will mate, or they're already married and they're wealthy, and then they have their kids. See that, and that's how you keep a society, and that's how you keep secrets in between. Also, like people who watched Independence Day, the president had no clue about aliens, and they used the the Roswell, Mexico story, and it's actually true. If you don't have executive orders and you're president, you're not going to know what's really going on in the world. You always will be a puppet. Always. Because Jimmy Carter found that out. Jimmy Carter wanted to find out about aliens a long time ago. But then I just found out the UFO Disclosure Project is a bunch of bullshit. It's a farce propaganda scheme by Harry Kissinger, who set up the whole thing. And then it's funny because the head of the UFO Disclosure Project reminds me of this scumbag politician who was in the first RoboCop movie. And I've noticed a lot of similarities between movies in real life, like Terminator, Boston Dynamics. Look that up. Look up Big Dog. I think it's Big Dog. Also, Rex 84. That's a good. I would think that was. I think Rex 84 is the FEMA camp law, or the FEMA camp bill. Um, I mean, check these out. I mean, these are serious issues that we got going on here, and I really feel bad for our kids right now, like our younger generation, because they're really lost. They have sorry ass rap music, sorry ass pop music, all about sex thrown at them, and then we wonder why we have TV show called 16 and Pregnant. I like yeah, we watched a lot of raunchy stuff from back in my day, like Beavis and Butthead and Jackass came out when I was a teen, but I couldn't imagine if 16 and Pregnant came. I mean, 16-year-olds looked like 16 when I was 16. It was just really out there. And it was funny because they actually kind of got you prepped up for it because they had the 16 party or something like that. Can't remember what the name was. Oh, Sweet 16. Where, oh, my daddy's gonna buy me a big Porsche for my birthday. And they don't even and they're spoiled little brats. They have like a big humorless party. And what's really funny is we spent half of this money that we spend on movies, war, and if we would cut those two out, or cut the war out for sure, minimize the budget for movies, unless they get tax credits or tax breaks or something. and then we legalize every single drug, but we don't market them, guess what happens? Pharmaceutical goes down, and then guess what? The crime rate goes down, and then all those underground drug dealers are out of a job. They actually have to go get a job. Even people on the streets, like the crackheads, crack dealers. But see, the United States of America is too afraid to do that because they're taking out everybody else's drugs and then just dumping them here and watching everybody kill themselves, and then put them on TV shows. And it's just a sad state of affairs. And oh yeah, by the way, I watched the Billboard Music Awards. There's a bunch of Illuminati symbolism everywhere, like the all-seeing eye, and the diamond shaped, the pyramid. It just cracks me up how blatant it is now, and that just shows how fast they really they're really getting scared because they used to move slow, but now because they're remaking all the history and everything, and it's just crazy to me. Pretty soon we're not going to even have any history left because we're not going to know what is what anymore. I mean, with the remakes of certain movies, and certain movies should not be remade. I don't care who it is. Like, do we really need a Three Stooges movie? Do we need an eighth Fast and the Furious or Seven or whatever it is? Do we really need these movies that have high budgets? Talking like $3, $4, $5 million for an actor. The only thing doing is acting, and it's not even him. He's getting possessed by a demon to act that part. But what are they gonna do with $3 or $4 million? Go buy a rent or go buy a nice $7 million freaking condo, spend some money on some coke, probably fuck some strippers. And the only reason that stuff came out about Charlie Sheen, you know that, right? When he protested 9/11, everybody knew he fucked strippers, porn stars. That was Charlie Sheen's whole gimmick. The character in Two and a Half Men is based on his real life story. So we already knew this. The media just pumps, pumps, pumps. And then, don't think you know, your brain's like, oh my god. So just be on the lookout for signs and symbols. That's what the point of this video is. The occult. Never play the Ouija board by yourself. Don't believe everything the media tells you. And just watch celebrities' behaviors. They're funny to me. Oh yeah, also I'm gonna do a whole video next on two Jay-Z songs. Actually videos. Because I got some secrets about them. I'll talk to you later. Again, this is Brett Pachmayer signing off. Check me out, Brett Wayne Pachmayer on Facebook, or Humans Are Blind.